25. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out to the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player, and it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. They're set up at the 35 now. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second down carry for Jones. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. On play action now, McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead. Here's
Reichard set to kick this away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Russ now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Giants football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson with it on 1st. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked up on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's McCarthy. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Brian Wright on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. Pass cut by Tracy. Jukes out a one-stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hutchinson reels it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Motion man right is Jefferson. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just